Previously on Time's End Tavern, bad company. What are you guys looking for? Maybe I could help do your crimes.
That's why you've walked into an active crime scene.
Yeah. Are you guys doing a crime or are you investigating a crime?
We are investigating a crime that's occurred.
Oh, so you're not doing the crime then?
No, but why don't we go to the tower? And we can sort through all of your questions there.
Where did those three run off to? Did anyone see?
They ran in a direction. I know that much.
I did tell you if you
did.
took notes.
They ran towards the river?
Towards the towards
Yes.
here? Towards the dock. Nope, just kidding. He didn't immediately say yes.
They ran the opposite direction. Okay, you two figure out your shit, but you go in and try to find this contact. We're gonna look for the those three fuckers who ran away.
Oh, curious.
So you guys walk inside, and as described, you see it is a bustling guild hall filled with carousing dwarves that probably just came off their last shift. I have it on good authority that things may be in motion, things that some people would very much like to see, and I think most people would very much not like to see. If you are catching my drift?
Yes, I think I am. Okay, well,
Glad one of us is.
please provide the counteroffer. I'll bring it to the party, and maybe we'll be able to work something out a little better here.
Fuck, that's not gonna do it. That's a 10.
Can Steven make a strength check as he's...
I'm not in control of the
No,
jetpack.
there's no reason to think that's remotely possible.
Unless you took off the jetpack and gave it to me and I used it.
Jaxur, quick!
So
wrap your legs around and cling to my lower back.
As Jaxur is asking, what were we supposed to do when we got up here? You start to realize he's so heavy, and just the momentum, like in the moment, the adrenaline and the look in his eyes, you were able to kind of like look past it. But now you're feeling it, and you can't. He's starting to slip. You slide down, desperately clawing, trying almost.
It hurts! You're hurting my legs! Stop!
Almost does it, but then Jaxur falls and just plummets.
Have I been depantsed by this, or am I?
Right as we walk out, we just hit the ground,
Let's say-
pants waft
Let's
out.
say that was the attempt at the thing he did when he rolled the extra thing. The heroic thing was he grabs your pants, but your belt gives way, and he just takes your pants with him.
I like the idea if you're just boogieing away now without your pants to go fight these guys.
Here's the thing. I mean, if the goal is to catch these guys, then this would be the
But
opportunity.
it wasn't
to
even
do
my
that.
fight, you know. I just thought, like, let's see what's going on. But because if they're still running,
Yeah,
it
it's
almost
like 5
implies
minutes of running.
it almost implies that, like, oh,
Look, this is my bad. This is my bad, guys. I forgot I had wings. I didn't need to do the
This
jetpack
is-
stunts.
This is the best thing you've ever done.
Yeah. Again, I disagree that any of this.
I
was a
forgot
mistake.
all of my character functions, and
And created the most quality content in the time.
yes. I yelled out, "Jaxur, are you okay?" Okay, that's good. Listen, I'm gonna continue to fly after them in pursuit. And what I need you to do is just let everyone else know that I'll be back. My jetpack works for an hour. I shouldn't be gone that long. Bye!
Fucking kill you.
Oh, it's so cold on my thighs now.
All right,
Yeah, it's
and
like- it's
that's
like-
when you guys walk outside. I think.
Jaxur?
like I just like slowly creak my neck and look at them.
I'm going to kill the fucking hippo.
How bad are you?
20.
I took 24 damage out of 95.
Oh, you're fine.
Pavo is also standing in the doorway now, along with a crowd of dwarves behind him, and he just says, he's also part of your team?
He was one of the people we were going to be speaking with, yes.
Very good.
Maybe be a little louder next
See what
time,
he
Doctor.
thinks, I guess.
There's a shame in finding my friend in the ground.
Just desperately clinging to a pair of hippo pants.
I slowly start to make my way to very slowly and painfully make my way to my feet.
Okay. Meanwhile, in hot pursuit, Boris soars across the river. From where he's at in the air, he does easily close the gap. And are you letting them hit the forest, or are you intercepting them before they get to the forest?
Is there anything separating them between the town they're running from and the forest? Is there?
So they're just booking it across this field here. And at this point, they're about at where the road meets. So they're getting ready to cross the road, at which point they'd be into the forest.
If I am able to supersede them if I can get to them before they get to the forest, then yes.
Okay, yeah, so you're going to intercept.
Yes.
You can do that. So just as they cross the road, trying to clear the last 20 feet to the tree line, you land in front of them. Have you armed yourself? Have you pulled your
All
gun out?
3 of your guns out.
Look, it's chilly outside.
That's why they call me the tripod.
That's what I say when I land. I do have my pistol out. Yes.
Okay.
And your gun.
So the pantsless hippo lands before them.
Shit-stained pantsless.
Yes.
For the record, he didn't shit himself. Okay, that's a bit.
Oh, that's the line.
Yes. I did not shit on Jaxur.
The image is in my head already. So.
He lands six gun out.
Yes.
Obviously this catches the gnome and the 3 elves off guard. They are both
I would hope so.
They have a minute where they are very surprised and taken aback. They look much like they looked when you saw them last, and now very surprised to see you. You have let's say, a turn to figure out what it is you want to do.
As they approach me, and I'm assuming kind of come to a stop or slow down.
Yeah, I would say like stunned. Like
yes.
they're stopped. They're stopped about 20 feet away from you.
You know, like my partner said, I know what it looks like to be running from the scene of a crime, and we confirmed that you are running from the scene of a crime. Do you wanna share a little bit more about that? Maybe what you were doing?
They all look at each other. At which point, the tall elf with the yellow teeth spreads a wide grin, and he just says, "Not really." And then he charges you, pulling a dagger out.
That's what I say. Oh,
I was gonna say, so let's roll for initiative.
Okay.
The tall elf with the yellow teeth closes in on you, and he takes a swing at you with this huge knife. But that's only going to be a 6 to hit. That's probably not going to do it.
No.
Meanwhile, the short one that was behind him pulls out his own revolver. That's only going to be an 11 to hit.
Does not hit either.
So his shot goes wide. And now it's your turn.
I shoot back up in the air in my jetpack.
Okay, that's your movement.
Yes. So I shoot straight up. I can go up to 60 feet.
Do you have any persuasion bullets?
Persuasion bullets.
Yeah. Persuasion shot.
Every shot is a persuasion. No, I just shoot. For my movement, I shoot up. Let's say 40 feet in the air. But I think I can. But I'm going to use my action surge to take an extra action.
You didn't even take one action.
Yeah, you didn't take
Oh,
one
I thought
action yet.
movement isn't.
Nope, movement's
that's
not an
right.
action.
I wasn't sure. I guess I just assumed the jetpack was something. Oh, amazing. Okay, yeah. in that
If you
case-
wanted to like turn it on, activating it might be
No.
an action,
Sorry, I thought I would have to. Do that
It's
to you.
already on. You're flying.
No, okay. I shoot up 40 feet in the air, and I aim my pistol and shoot at the guy who just shot at me.
Okay.
Hello.
You don't want to kill Yellow Teeth first? He's gross.
He can't get me right now.
He is flying, though. So I do think guy with the gun versus guy with the knife is probably wise.
Oh, dang it.
That is a 6. It's probably not gonna hit.
6 isn't going to hit. Yeah, your shot misses also.
Bam, bam,
With 2
stab.
attacks.
I'm not used to shooting without
I
pants.
was going to say, this is looking like an actual fight.
Yeah.
If you did want to use your action surge or something now,
You
it's
have
up to
extra
you.
attack.
You also have
so
extra
get 2
attack.
hits.
I do have extra attack. That's right. Oh, I'm glad I picked a fighter so often. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I take another shot. I'll use my extra.
Okay, same guy.
Yes. Motherfucker. That's 7. Does
Okay.
not hit.
Nope, also not going to do it. Total?
He rolled a 3.
Wow, okay.
Actually, no wait. It's a 5. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 2.
Did that do it?
Oh wait.
You should be
no,
proficiency
no.
plus your dex. That
No.
can't be right.
No, my attack. No,
+8.
it's +8. It's still only an 11.
Okay, it's still not going to do
Yeah,
it, but
but
just
no,
for
you're-
future
yes.
for future reference, I don't think either neither
yes.
of those worked. But okay,
Thank God they're both bad enough that my incorrectly
Yeah.
checking did not impact. So yeah.
the third elf pulls out a set of
What?
bolas and begins
Oh.
swinging them over his head. But that's only going to be a 9 to hit. So
Does not hit.
they swing. They fly through the air as you zip past.
Look,
them.
what are we doing? Let's just talk about this.
None of us are good at this.
At this point, the gnome looks around and just books it into the forest. He does not. He's just shy of the tree line, but that is his turn. Back over to the other side of the river, you guys hear a lot of gunfire coming from the field across the river there.
All right. I'm not gonna let them kill him before I have a chance to. You two gotta come with me.
And then I grab the 2 of you, one in each hand, because you're small and I'm very strong. And then you see spectral dragon wings spring forth from my back. I don't know what it looks like. Spectral. Yeah. I grow ghost wings out of my back. I grab the 2 of you.
I mean, can I offer, just with everything else about your character, could you just like grow some
Gross wings?
wings?
Yes. I
Like,
grow
that
gross
kind of
meat
feels
wings.
More,
Yes.
not the backseat drive,
His
but
Like
skin
fetid
just stretches.
flesh.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, like I
You go into a flying squirrel.
look like I'm taking a huge shit because I just go and then like
Again,
out
he's
of
super geared
And he
up.
does
Yeah.
shit a little.
and then out of my back sprouts 2 meat wings that look somewhat flyable.
I'm imagining like roast beef wings.
Yeah, and I grab the 2 of you and I take off towards the south.
Strength check.
No,
I fully buy that you could pick them up, but we just need to see if you actually did.
And they both slip in deep handshake.
I was gonna say I have been rolling a lot of 1s today.
And you definitely did shit your pants because you just admitted it.
Yeah.
Right.
We all said
No, I said it looks like I'm shitting my pants.
Yeah, looks like.
Yeah.
But it's okay. That's also just a sex thing. It's not.
4 for 4. We all shit ourselves by the end of the
Big
stay.
shit stain, it's a big shit
It's 14 plus 5 is 19.
That's fine.
Okay.
So I grab the 2.
I think this is the problem. I need to stop giving you guys numbers to hit. That's the problem. You tell me, and then we'll see how high you roll.
No. This keeps us all honest.
So I grab the 2 of you and I yeet you into the sky. So I go towards the sound of the gunfire.
Okay, and I think you also have flying speed of
Movement speed.
Movement speed. So
Well, you know what I mean.
So 40.
40. Okay.
I grab Boris's pants before we take off.
Good,
Thank you.
Good call.
Just movement speed, right?
But I hold them like this.
Oh, come on.
Daintily.
Yeah.
You can
all right.
digitate them and get rid of the poop.
You know what? I do.
There's no poop.
No poop.
You guys, there's no poop.
He's yelling from up above the tree.
There's no poop.
I didn't poop myself. You guys.
The elf's like, did you shit yourself? No. You said yourself.
Meanwhile, across town, the Ashfield Arms, Marcus Hanks arrives and speaking to Grist says, "I have the supplies. Do you think the team is ready?" "Oh yeah, These are some dangerous customers. I am positive that everything is going to go exactly like we planned.
It's fake poop. It's fake poop.
And cutting back to Boris, top of the order, the tall elf with the yellow teeth, seeing the
It's like a Curious George character. The man with the yellow teeth.
he pulls a grappling hook out of his coat.
Oh, he didn't have that before, Rob. No.
Here's the thing. You guys have no idea what they were doing at that warehouse.
That's
and
true.
he pulls a grappling hook.
They could all three have been Batman.
This is true.
He pulls a grappling hook out of his, and he begins swinging it over his head. He is going to try to spear you with it. Does a 16 hit?
It does not.
Just whiff.
It
Yeah.
came
whiff,
very
whiff.
close, but
Yep,
it does not.
So he's swinging it above his head. He lets loose, but yes, it just narrowly misses grabbing you in the leg. Next to him, the short one is going to fire. That's another 16 to hit. So their shots are getting closer.
They are getting closer, yes.
They are drawing a bead on you. You're up.
The little dwarf ran towards the woods.
The gnome.
The gnome
Sorry,
ran,
excuse me.
You
Yes.
can still see him, but
Yes.
he is at the tree line. You suspect once he gets in the woods, it's probably going to be harder to tell what's going to happen.
Kneecap him.
Well, I think I can do a winging shot where I can knock him prone. I think with my trick shots, that's the closest thing if I just want to, like, incapacitate him.
Now, I would also establish, as we've already established before, when it comes to gunfire, we are not
Blow his head
using the... I was going to say, there is no such thing as non-lethal damage with bullets.
That is true. Nope, I'm going to,
Throw my gun at him.
Now, I'm not saying
Start.
that doesn't mean you're definitely going to kill him with that either. I'm just saying there's no way to be like, all right, I got him, he's safe.
My gun is also a boomerang.
I mean, conceivably that could maybe work, but...
No.
When
I
all-
got
when all-
self-preservation's got to kick in. There's a guy with a grappling hook that you just pulled out, and then
Yeah,
at
tall
the
guy, yellow teeth.
Yes, and then the prior turn there was someone else with some bolos, I believe. Yes.
But right,
Bolo,
so right
excuse
now
me.
you're not seeing anything in his hands.
Okay.
When all you have is a hammer, all the problems look like nails.
I'm actually going to take a shot at grappling hook guy with my repeating rifle, actually.
Okay. Go for it. With practiced ease, you
Yes.
holster the 6 gun and pull out the rifle.
Okay, that's better. That is a 23.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. The 10 plus 4, piercing, 14.
14?
Yes.
Okay. You pull out the rifle, you aim square down the sights, you strike him center of mass, and he drops to the ground,
Drops to the ground. Okay.
screaming.
Okay.
Oh, he's still alive. Good.
For now.
And yeah, I'm going to take my second attack to shoot at the other guy just through the bolas, I believe.
Sure, there's hit. It's the guy that just threw the bolas, and then there's the guy with the revolver.
Oh, no. Revolver guy. Order of operations. Revolver guy is who I take my next shot at.
Parentheses, division,
Yes.
multiplication.
Another 23.
Also gonna hit.
And another 10 plus 4. Another 14 piercing.
This time your bullet passes straight through his head, and he drops to the ground dead.
Are you okay?
God, you're bad at this.
Excuse me.
You were bad at shoot to wound.
At this, the remaining elf, he looks over his shoulder, he looks around, he looks back toward town. You hear him yell something, an oath of some kind, and he books it toward the forest after the gnome. But then he is going to turn around behind him, and he is going to fire a firebolt at you over his shoulder as he runs toward the forest. And that's going to be a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
That hits. That's going to do 9 fire damage
Damn.
as it strikes you. He wasn't aiming for anything in particular.
Okay.
Singeing your white briefs.
Oh god.
Oh, my balls!
My toasty balls.
And that's what you guys see as you
Oh my
land.
God.
Well, I guess I should say you are airborne. You are seeing that hit him as you are
Oh, God.
flying within sight. Oh, and at this point, and the gnome books it into the forest.
Yeah, okay, so, yeah, no, he's gone.
So there's one person left alive.
There's one person screaming on the ground, yes.
One person screaming on the ground, which is a tall guy with the yellow teeth. There's another guy who is moving and running. He's the guy who is also running toward the forest, and he fired the firebolt.
Okay. Do either of you have the ability to stabilize somebody?
Sure.
Somebody, we gotta keep one of them alive.
Yeah.
Should we? So, what do you?
Grossest one.
Yeah. Well, he seems to be the leader, Lauren. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's true.
He's also the only one with a distinguishing character.
He did have the most hit points, which is why he lived.
Yeah. He's also
Barely.
the only person Rob has given any distinguishing
That's true.
marks to. Okay, yeah, I land the two of them by the yellow teeth man,
Okay.
by the elf with the yellow teeth.
You've heard on Elf with a Shelf.
You're a fucking doctor. Make sure this fucker doesn't die.
Will do. On it.
Are you taking off again?
Well, here's the thing. So now I'm going to say the time it takes you to get there and land, that puts us back to top of the order, which means Boris has one more turn before that third guy goes, and he is also within distance of getting to the forest.
I throw Kaz at him. Stop him!
Kaz can do mirthful leap.
Mirthful leap.
That is a satyr thing.
We're gonna
What
fastball
level? Am I
special.
built with that?
You're just built.
It's a
It's
racial
built in.
ability, yeah.
Yeah.
Just built
You can do like a
forward to-
15-foot jump.
Gotta chat. I have the ram. I don't have the leap.
Yeah. Yep. Leap came with the ram.
Gonna fastball special at some point.
Mirthful leaps.
Mirthful leap.
You've got the mirthful leap.
All right. Can you try to not kill them with the shot?
No.
Okay. It's good to know our limitations.
Again, just want to really stress, this is the thing about guns.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Talk
What if
myself into
they
that.
were the bad company?
Yeah, that's. We're side characters. They're the main quests. Ooh, that is a 12.
The total?
Yeah.
Actually, a 12 is just enough.
It's not rolling force.
Yeah, because again, these guys aren't armored up or anything.
Yeah.
They're just dudes in coats.
They were not planning on this at the start of the day.
No. You would say that they actually seem to be traveling quite light for whatever they were
You
doing.
don't wake up knowing you're gonna die that day, you know?
Oh, thank you. Now
Wow,
I'm gonna
yeah.
I
just
say that every day.
no. I think that's just gonna be in my head now.
It's 9. 9 damage.
9. Okay.
The torso explodes.
So you do strike him in the leg, and he falls to the ground, screaming, just shy of the tree line.
God, I'm good at this.
He is gonna roll over, and in his pain, he is going to fire another firebolt at you.
Oh, come on.
That is a dirty 20,
Yeah, it hurts.
which will be a 8 fire damage,
Oh, my balls again.
further singeing your tight white briefs.
Uh-huh. At least he
We're
can't tell he pooped
this
anymore.
Close to a slippage happening right now.
Yes.
I'm going to have a Lenny Kravitz moment.
And now we'll go top of the order.
I'm going to continue flying over to the. Now that I've dropped the two of you off next to the dying guy, I'm going to continue flying over to the downed person. That's
The downed elf.
Yeah, the downed elf that's been singeing his balls.
Yes.
And I'm going to grapple him. 17, just a strength check. 17 plus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You successfully running over. You are successfully
head like a
grapple this wounded man.
Yeah. I
Okay.
like foot on the arm that has the gun.
Oh, he doesn't have
Or
a
he's
gun. He's
shooting
been shooting
fireballs.
fire out of
Oh,
his hands.
okay. Well then, foot on his chest.
Okay.
Just holding him in place with one leg.
Okay. Doc, you're up next.
Well, I guess receiving my order, I'll look to stabilize the guy who's next to me. So, what, medicine check?
Yeah, medicine check.
16?
Yep. You are able. He has been shot in the chest. You are able to use a
A
combination
sucking
of
chest wound.
your medical expertise and magical prowess
Okay.
to stabilize him.
And then his teeth are white and perfect.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No,
No amount
magic
of magic
medicine
can fix
can
that.
fix that.
So yeah, I will stabilize him, and then I guess as a the other guy is screaming out at the edge of the woodline. He's still alive. The guy who got
Yeah,
shot in the
he's been
leg?
grappled by Jaxur.
Okay.
Jaxur has him on the ground.
Do you have that taken care of?
Oh, I'd say so.
Oh, okay then.
Then I will I guess maybe just tie this guy up This guy that I've stabilized?
That's probably sensible, but I think that would be a whole other action. You
Okay.
just use your action to stabilize him.
Okay.
So, Lauren
I tie
is
him
up.
up.
next. If you want to tie him up, that's probably sensible. Kaz jumps in there and binds him.
With your magical manacles of masochism.
Yes. And how far away is Boris?
Boris is above you, 60 feet in the air.
Hello!
I start waving his pants above me.
Oh, thank you for grabbing those. Hold them out like this and I'll fly down right into them.
Take my breath away.
Reminds me of when my mom laid out my clothes.
And with that, I'm going to say that combat is concluded.
Yay!
Yeah, I do
I-
land back on the ground.
Well,
and graciously accept my pants back.
I pick the guy up off the ground and like angrily shove him towards everyone else.
Keep moving if you know what's good for you. None of that funny magic fire shit.
Hey, just relax. I mean, leave us alone.
No.
Well, you didn't do anything. To
First-
you.
First of all, yeah, I was going to say, first of all, I know what it looks like when someone's doing something and you was doing something, all right? And then you ran away when all I wanted, I was just curious about it. 'Cause it looked very interesting to me.
The elf with the yellow teeth yells, "It wasn't none of your fucking business. We told you.
Well, guess
Why do you care?"
Guess what? I'm making it my fucking business now because I had to grow wings up my fucking back and it fucking hurts. Made us chase after you. I fell from a fucking hippo with his pants in my hands. He might have shat on me, I'm not sure.
On the record state, there was no shit.
So now I'm making it my fucking business. What the fuck were you on about at that warehouse? Why was it? I walked in there, it was a bloody crime scene. What was going on?
I don't even know. They hired us to break into the building. We shut down the security system. And then the fucking gnomes from the forest, they made off with something inside. We were arguing with our little piece of shit friend there over payment. I don't even know what they took.
Who hired you?
That little piece of shit, the gnome.
The one that got away?
Why?
What was his name?
Oh, yeah, this guy's definitely the leader.
Saying a gnome can't be a ringleader? Wow.
He said his name was Tarrant. That's all he gave us. I didn't ask for more because I thought we were getting paid.
And you don't know what you were trying to steal?
I don't know. Whatever it was, the guard was on top of it.
Can I roll an
Like
insight-
fucking flies on shit.
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah.
See if he's lying.
Oh, we're not busy talking like this to each other yet.
You guys can keep talking.
No.
I'm doing this on the side.
24 on my insight.
15.
He seems like he's telling you the truth. At least as near as you can tell, both of you.
Can I search them for the two of them for any, I don't know, piece of slip of paper with names on it, or
Well, sure, the one guy's tied up, but the other guy's might. I don't think he's gonna put up a fight.
What was that? What were those words you shouted to each other?
What?
The words you shouted to each other. You all knew them.
Well, outside the warehouse?
Yeah, it was there.
Yeah, and we heard you while we were flying over here. It seemed like you were part of a brotherhood.
Well,
oh man,
well, no. I was calling him a lying piece of shit gnome. I mean, I didn't use that word, but you know.
Which you are. What were the words you shouted?
We were fighting over payment. I was calling him a piece of shit. He was saying terrible things about my mother.
I slap him.
Okay. Well, what the fuck? I'm telling you the truth.
I have nothing else to say to him.
We all heard you say that thing in corroboration with each other.
What thing?
It was it sounded like an oath you were making to each other.
What, when we ran away?
It was like something like Sic Semper Fi or something that
Yeah,
you
Sic
Semper
Semper
Tyrannis.
Tyrannis.
are you Reverend Jim from Taxi now?
I don't understand that reference.
You have to
Anyway.
understand, we're only going with the details we were given. We were told it sounded like an oath. Several times it sounded like an oath. We don't speak your language, but that's what we heard.
Sorry, I'm understanding now. This isn't an in-character problem. This is a Rob Talks weird problem.
Yes, Rob is using the old way of swearing, which is when you would swear,
Right.
you would say, "I take an oath on."
Right. Sorry. I was saying...
Rob is Shakespearean.
I was saying you can't understand what they said, but they looked and swore something along the lines of, that fucking dragon just walked in there. Holy fuck, shit, let's get the fuck out of here.
Got it.
So
Okay.
the last like 2 hours is because Rob used a word the rest of us thought was a clue, but was actually just a
Because
weird thing to say.
I speak strangely. I'm sorry.
I didn't slap him.
Yeah, you know there's a
I
reason
didn't
Shakespeare's
slap
dead,
him.
Rob.
Just kidding.
No, you still slapped him. But you give him you give him a little smooch on the cheek as an apology.
Oi,
Look him deep in the eyes. He must love me.
oi, you
Do
work.
you think I'm pretty?
Do you think I'm pretty?
Oi,
Swear!
Oi, who were you freelancers? Who you work for? You work for someone?
Don't work for anybody. Just me and my mates. Till you killed Yeller there.
all right, now let me
We
ask
killed
you.
old Yeller.
Let me ask you one final.
Yelling.
Yelling.
His name was Yelling.
Oh,
Let me ask. I got 2 final questions for you. One, where did you meet this gnome? Where did you pick up this job?
That's all one question.
there's a hyphen.
That's a hyphenated question.
He can't count.
Job I can't count.
We met him over by the stables, up on top of the plateau there. They sometimes the gnomes they bring livestock in.
All right, question 2. If we let you go, are you going to go get some of your mates and come back and avenge yourselves on the mate we just killed?
I don't even know who you are,
Okay,
so I don't know why you chased me.
you took an oath.
What were you fighting about?
I didn't. We was just yelling at each other. I'm telling you, we was just yelling at each other.
Okay, so if
Oh,
I let-
we was yelling and now yelling's dead.
Then why did you run?
All right, so if I let you go, you're not going to go find a bunch of people and try to have us killed?
Oh, kid, I don't even know who you are.
Will you seek vengeance? If you found out who I was, would you seek vengeance on me?
No.
at insight check,
Inside check.
14.
He, if he has the opportunity, he's probably going to seek vengeance on you, yeah.
I snap his neck.
He was going to revenge himself on us, lying prick.
I mean, we maybe.
At this point, the remaining elf that you didn't tie up starts desperately trying to limp away on his shot leg, but he begins trying to run.
Oi, are you going to seek vengeance on us?
Wait, Jaxur, let this one go. Hold on.
I'll run up to him and catch up and say,
You're not going to say a fucking thing.
and I'll hit him with pestilence.
Okay.
So he has to make a Constitution save.
I don't think that's going to do it. I'm going to say 3.
No. Okay. So now he's got fatigue, so he can only move up to 5 feet as he's trying to limp away, and he is now in possession of one of my diseases.
Okay, so he falls to the ground, and then you'll have to tell me what.
Be funnier if you made it back to town and then everyone dies. Oh no, the plague!
Well, whenever a creature is infected with one of my diseases, the disease will automatically hop to another creature within 30 feet of him after he dies. So I've just planted the seed of disease on this island now.
Okay. What
Including
disease?
us?
Yeah, everyone but me, actually.
Yeah.
Everyone but me, actually. I can willingly get you around it, whether or not I remember that. And I mean that as the character.
Bro, what the fuck?
I
You
don't
didn't
know
see
that.
anything. You didn't see anything.
I guess not.
Yeah. He then continues desperately trying to get into the tree line.
I have a feeling he'll be more useful where he's going than just dead in the woods here.
Anything you want to tell us about the disease you put in him?
Yeah. So,
I'd
You
love
sick,
to.
You
Thank you.
sick fuck.
Jesus, I'll just kill him. I don't ruin them.
I'll just snap your neck.
I just snapped his neck and boom, he's dead. I don't make him a fucking example.
we'll call this one the dwarven drudges. It happened from dwarves who were in the mines too long. They would just have real trouble catching their breath, and would just slowly be basically bedbound.
Man, I had shortness of breath for a few weeks. It's not fun, you sick fuck.
That's me.
So with that, you guys are standing in the field next to bound corpse.
I think we've done a lot of good tonight, guys.
Wish we'd gotten our hands on that gnome. Look, I'm man enough to admit when my prejudices get in the way of things. Should not have assumed that the gnome was not in charge.
We can go after him. He's in the woods, but he can't have gone that far.
Kaz, you are kind of looking around the field. You look across the river and you see, I would say, probably better part of a dozen of those Federation guards on the other side of the bridge, on the other side of the river, coming this way.
The ones we saw in the warehouse?
They are dressed like the ones you saw in the warehouse.
And there's
Seemingly,
nothing on the yellow teeth man in terms of like
oh,
identification.
if you're gonna
or,
run his
yeah.
body quick, you do find a letter that is written
Dearest
in
Gertrude,
Gnomish.
I wish to see you again so soon. My station here should be another fortnight, and then I long to see you and our unborn child.
He has
God willing I don't die.
He has a silver piece and 4 copper pieces on him. He's got that large knife, which does not look very fancy, but is a large knife. Yeah, if you take the time to scan the letter, it says, meet me at our usual place, payment at the completion of the job. You know we're good for it.
And there's no insignia or anything like that.
It is marked with a T.
Okay, I look to
My name is Boris.
Boris. You would have you Griff. I look
I
to,
speak Jeff.
I look to Boris and I say,
You got any gas left in that thing?
I mean, yes, good for another like 45 minutes.
all right, come along, you two. And I still have my wings, so I grab the two of them
Strike
again
check.
and I fly into the air.
Excelsior!
All right, you guys take off into the sky. Where are you heading?
I think we should go back. You got it's like straight up into space. No, I guess we should go back to the
Ashfield
yeah,
Arms.
Ashfield Arms.
It's time
yeah.
for a little siesta.
Yeah. Take a short rest, maybe.
All right, you guys book it back to the Ashfield Arms, getting high enough to try to stay out of sight before landing back there. As you walk inside, you see there are, it's filled out a little bit more. There are some more people here kind of enjoying the dinner. Well, actually, I would say it's only about early dinner. As you walk inside, Shortbread is standing next to the bar, and he just says, yeah, why don't you, and he points to the door behind him, says, boss is waiting. And as you pass by, he says to you, Kaz, he says, you met with my friend? Good guy. Then he goes back behind the bar and starts cleaning glasses.
Shortbread, you sneaky son of a bitch.
As you guys walk back into the room, you see Grizzed is there with, and he's kind of sitting at his desk on a ledger, and as you guys walk in, he says, hey guys, so funny thing, Captain West from the guards stopped by, and he said he ran into you at the warehouse over by the rail yard.
I rolled a 36. I'm just kidding, 32.
Roll a persuasion to convince
Yeah.
someone that you ran 36 and not 32.
Well, we'll incept ourselves.
Yeah.
I
Oh, no, I need the
secret.
kick.
See, and here's the thing. I mean, I don't want to step on how you operate. You guys are the experts. But I was kind of thinking that there wasn't going to be a connection between all of us.
You told them that we worked for him.
Yeah, fuck, I didn't mean Yes, I think there was a big misunderstanding. We saw what seemed to be trouble brewing, and we stepped to make sure everything was okay. And of course, you know, you're well known around town, so you were our one friend to reference. But please know I did not mean to cause any trouble.
Do a persuasion check.
Oh, wait, it was gonna be a 14. It's okay. 14. I still have 14 plus 10. Oh, wait, plus 3, 21.
Okay.
I rolled a 4. I got 21.
Wow.
Good at one thing, you guys.
50 is actually, it's a 17.
Right,
I
because
was
it
such bad
autocorrects to
math.
the 10 to, yeah, okay. He says, now, look, I mean, like I said, that's, you know, you guys are the expert. Can I just ask, what did you take from that warehouse?
Hey.
We didn't take fucking anything. There were 3 blokes outside arguing. One of them was, the German 3. 3 blokes outside arguing. We chased them down later on, found out they were arguing because one of them, a gnome fella, had hired them to steal something from that warehouse. And we chased them down, murdered most of them. The gnome, though, escaped. His name was...
And I tell them the name that
Taryn.
they gave me. Taryn.
Scary Terry.
Okay, the gnomes. So the gnomes were behind the warehouse? Nice.
Yeah.
2 elves and a gnome.
Right, the one guy has some fucked up teeth. And then, but apparently they were led by a gnome. My own prejudices got in my way. And,
yellow teeth,
Your
kind of
troops
a
may have found him.
tall guy.
yeah.
That's the one.
Not
Yeah.
anymore. I broke his neck.
You killed Gary?
Oh, that was his name?
Well, yeah. Yeah, the stable boy.
Oh, I didn't know did he work for you?
Oh no, he's a fucking dirtbag.
Oh,
but,
all right.
I mean, I don't know. Why'd you kill Gary?
He said he was going to revenge himself on me if he got away.
Oh, he talks a
Well,
big
he
game.
didn't say that exactly. You just kind of surmised
I
that.
intuited it.
It was preemptive self-defense.
I mean, Grist, if you
What
just
about-
look to last night for inspiration, why do you think Jaxur ended up in that?
Wait, what?
I said, look to last night. How do you think Jaxur ended up in a situation with a dead man in his hands?
Now, to be fair, we really were trying to help. Perhaps you can give us some insight into what was going on in that warehouse. Why
Who-
were we
and-
pulled into such drama?
And who fuck is Terry?
If we're going to be working together, there really
What's
shouldn't be
his
any
name?
secrets.
Well, this isn't really a secret. I have no idea. Like I said, I thought you robbed the warehouse, but if the gnomes did it, I mean, hold on. Maybe we could still play this. I mean, if you're going to go meet with the gnomes, then maybe...
Are we meeting with
that's-
the gnomes? When did we start meet? When were we going to meet with the gnomes?
Oh, sorry. Well, like I mentioned, the indigenous people of the island that have been giving the Union trouble. I mean, they're the gnomish clans that live on the north side of the island.
They're the ones we're supposed to get. I thought we were getting rid of the dwarves, mate.
Well, the gnomes want to get rid of the dwarves.
Oh, right, we're working
so you
with
might
the
be
gnomes.
working with them. So we're good. I can play this. I can spin this.
We're always in the warehouse.
Yeah, truly, I think that was just weird timing on our part being there when it happened.
Right, but I mean, I could still spin it.
We
but,
were gonna walk by the warehouse entirely, but then
I really
He was
can't-
like, "What? Is there anything that stands out to any of you people?" We're like,
Please,
"That's a
just
weird thing
stop
to ask."
thinking we did something.
I really can't stress enough that I don't know what they took from the warehouse. But the guards definitely know, and they seem really upset about it.
I guess to a bigger point there, is the warehouse sort of general purpose for everything in the city? Is it holding the most valuable
It's supposed to be
things?
everything that comes in from the railroad. That warehouse, at least.
Well, it's coming in from the railroad.
And you guys sort of
Trains, usually.
You guys saw some smashed and grabbed boxes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I did, because I went inside.
We ain't
Every
going
box-
Most of the goods that come in on that railroad, they either come from the Union mine, the Union base up in the volcano, or they come from the Empire's operation on the other side of the island.
Well, we're
Prejudice.
supposed to be working with the gnomes. I'm glad I didn't kill them now. Probably wouldn't have enhanced the working relationship.
Glad you're learning the subtleties of this job,
Yeah.
Walker.
I mean, what we're gonna
Fuck you!
What we're gonna find
Fuck
out
you,
is
halfling!
you may or may not have smallpox blanketed them, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we did that.
The Federation. Because I hit an elf.
We've made a lot
Oh,
of
yeah, that was an
friends, you
elf.
guys.
We got an elf.
Yeah, we
got
got
an
the
elf,
elf.
did I not?
But maybe he stays with the gnomes. Maybe they're
Yeah, maybe he's best friends with the gnomes.
I mean, they were hanging out 2 seconds prior.
Anyway, you got our shit.
Yeah, I do.
We're also going to need some upfront funds for the airship captain.
Thank you for the recommendation. We are going with the airship.
Sure, absolutely.
Because I pay for that shit out of my pocket, and I don't pay for shit out of my pocket, mate.
He pulls out a small chest from inside of his desk. He pushes it forward. He says, "That is part of the upfront payment on behalf of the Empire and myself. You know, as we agreed to, matching arrangement. They are offering quite generous terms: 300,000 gold pieces." 150,000 from my generous coffers. They're matching the other 150,000. Here's an upfront payment of 30,000. Do with as you see fit.
It is something pretty substantial. One moment, folks.
I'll turn around, take the envelope out of my pocket, read it over. What is the contract written from Pavel say?
The contract from Pavo promises you 250,000 gold pieces.
And this was 300,000?
Yeah. It was originally 150, but we got them to double it, so yeah.
And you haven't told us about that.
No,
You would not have had time to tell them anything about
actually,
it.
yeah, I would not you guys, yeah.
You've been soaring through the
Yeah,
sky.
not you two. Not you
Sign
two.
and ceremony, splendid.
Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? Oh, new. Oh, I thought you were going to do
Don't
it.
do damn closer.
It's gonna be the end credit music.
How did Steve and Nick ruin their voices? I'd take 10 gold out of it and put it in my pocket. Put it in my pouch.
Great. I carry it.
Okay.
30,000 gold pieces.
Yes.
Well,
They're 2,990. 200,000.
29,000.
299,980.
They only gave us 30 up front. 30,000
Dude,
minus
29,990.
Why didn't you take 15 since you paid 15?
10. What he said.
I mean, should we all get a little pocket gold just in
Yeah,
case
we
we
take
need?
a pocket
Yeah,
gold. You guys
I
can
mean,
have
it's
this
our
money
money
whenever you
to
want it.
spend.
Yeah. If you would like to carry your full share now, I won't hold it for you.
And he says, right, so if you're taking that airship, get the address of the good doctor, and I'll have those sent over to be loaded into the airship.
I thought that was you. Thought
I
you were the good doctor.
wasn't thinking when I said it, but
Oh,
yes,
all right.
the other good doctor. Dr.
Fucking-
Vanderclerk.
Fucking doctors. Too many of them, if you ask fucking me.
Too many doctors?
Doctors are responsible for your not being dead, friend.
They're also responsible for me not having much of a life, friend.
Ooh.
It's a wonderful life. Look at you. You've ended so many lives today, and you seem so happy for it.
I'm never happy.
That much is very true.
Right, so if there isn't anything else, like I said, I'll stay here to spin whatever it is you've been up to today, and we'll be in communication, yes?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Really is a pleasure.
And for you two, just something real quick, something to consider. And I'll hand over the letter. When we went to the hall earlier, they did offer us a fair substantial chunk of money, less than we were just offered now. But it may, I don't know, remove a lot of the ins and outs and intricacies of having to solve this if we could just take their money, because it's really just get out of their way. Working with Grist, it seems like we have to do a lot more effort in actually making things happen.
Yeah, it's called a job, mate. That's work, not play. Though for some of us, work can be play.
Right, and what I'm saying is this could be an opportunity to get nearly the same amount of money with a lot less difficulty on our hands.
Nearly isn't the same.
Okay, so you are purely economically driven. Very simple. Good to know. Good to know.
If I might also just point out, with the 30,000 that you have currently physically on you, it is only a 20,000 coin discrepancy between the offers. They are very similar.
I don't know, is there some way we could play them against each other and get both their money?
Sort of the thought. Yeah.
That sounds risky. I love it.
I don't mind pulling a double cross if it means getting paid two ways instead of just one.
Well, I mean, I seem to have gotten a ball moving in one way already, incidentally, with that elven gentleman earlier. Perhaps things will begin to fall apart, all parties will begin blaming each other, and we could just kind of be in there in the middle to benefit.
All right, game over then. We did it, everyone. End of campaign.
I think this campaign is just getting started.
No.
Just getting
No.
started. First basic supper.
As your face is just melting.
Basic supper.